Well, this is Granny with Granny and Grumpy's Homestead, and today Grumpy and I have decided to buy another car. Now, I realize that we've got a parking lot at our house that it's like we got a used car lot, but that's not really the case. Grumpy's van is well over 10 years old, and he is having some issues. He's got over 400,000 miles. It's almost 450. And so he's wanting a small car, which we have found, and I will turn this over to show you the car that I'm at. It's a Toyota Prius. It's a 2007. And he's going into, we've got the money with us. He's going in to see if he can go ahead and we're going to go get it inspected, and then we're going to have, after we get it inspected, we'll go get the tags for it, because we're pretty sure that it's got to be inspected beforehand, because it's not been actually riding on the road for a couple years, and it's been parked in the state of Virginia. So we wanted to go ahead, and hopefully he will remember that we've got to have this notarized and get all this done so that everything's legit. It's a nice looking car. It smells a lot like cigarettes inside, but the one thing we do have in our behalf on that is at home we have it's an air machine that will take out the cigarette smoke. It is an ozonator, and so we'll put that in it overnight, and it'll smell so bad like ozone then, but it will take the cigarette smoke out of it, and then we'll have to let it just sit all day tomorrow and not use it, and just let it air out with the windows down, so that we can actually be able to use it, because I have asthma. And asthma, I can't be around the cigarette smoke or the cigarette smell. It makes me sick. And so I think he's gone in to to make the sale done. It's a nice looking car. It's a pretty color outside, because we like certain colors. We like a very light gray, we like blue, and we like white. And the color blue, and on that note, I'll swing this to God. I'm always going to swing my video towards God. On that note, the color blue stands for the law of God. And the law of God has never been done away with. The only law that was actually done away with was a ceremonial law, and that was the law that made Jesus have to die on the cross, because he showed us from the time that Adam and Eve sinned how a little lamb would have to die for sins. It was a sin offering. And so the whole sanctuary service, all of this is in the latter half of Exodus and Leviticus. You'll find all the different things that went on with the ceremonial law. Now, there's also another law that's in that as well. There was the Ten Commandments that's in Exodus, and as well, you also have the health laws. And those don't have, the Ten Commandments and the health laws have absolutely nothing to do with the ceremonial law. The ceremonial law was the only thing that pointed to Christ, and it was what was supposed to be done away with at the cross. And so, but the blue stands for the law of God, and any of his laws actually, but especially the Ten Commandments, the law of God, because that is him in verity. It's his law is his character, and he wants us to live by that, not because it's going to save us, because it certainly isn't. The law is what makes us know what sin is. It's the transgression of the law is what sin is. And so, but when that law was broken, when the Ten Commandments were broken because they did not obey God, then we have a problem. Someone has to die because they have to die the second death. And so as I was talking to you before, when I was working on the dog lot, or not working on the dog lot, I was doing something else outside with the dogs or something. Anyway, I don't remember exactly, but it's been several episodes back. We have to remember that the law of God is the rules and regulations for all of heaven. It's been that way forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And it's not going to stop. You know, it's continued on all this time. And so it's the law that we have to live by as well. It's just because of being sinners, now we have to live by grace. And that grace doesn't mean, as the Apostle Paul put it, does that mean that we just don't worry about the law? God forbid. You know, because the law of God is his character. It's who he is. It's what he is. He has laws over the whole universe. There are all different kinds of laws. There's scientific laws that he has. You know, there's the laws of the heavens, and that's why the sky is so blue. But we just need to remember that the only thing that saves us is the relationship that we have with Jesus Christ. That relationship will help us to be saved, because that's what it takes. It takes having that relationship with him. And so by having a relationship with Jesus and asking him into our heart on a daily basis, not just once in a lifetime, and thinking that we can go sin and do whatever we want and never have to ask him in our heart again, that's a fallacy. The Bible's very plain. That is, it is a day-to-day situation. We have to be converted every single day, and that we have to allow him to live in our hearts, because he's the only way that we can change. We can do anything different. We can't do it on our own. We can try all we want, and it's never going to happen. We can try to abide by the law of God, and it'll never happen either on our own. But when Jesus lives in the heart, then and only then can he change us. And it's moment by moment, day by day, week by week, and year by year. So I hope you folks have a wonderful and blessed day today. I hope you've enjoyed the little talk we had. And coming with us to buy this car, here comes Grumpy. Let's see what he says.
You got a pen?
Yes, right here. So I hope that you've enjoyed going on this little bit of a trip with us. It's actually in the same town we live in, but it's actually in the town that we live in. We live way on the outskirts, out in the country of the town. And so he is trying to get everything squared away, and I think he'll enjoy this car. I think he'll like this car. It's going to give him 47 miles to the gallon, and he'll be able to get back and forth from work all the time, and it'll be a magnificent experience for him because he's going to save a ton in gas. But he's got enough space inside of it, and it'll be a little while till he has to start putting more batteries in it. So we're thinking probably 6 months, a year maybe, and then we'll need to put batteries in it, some more batteries. But at least for now it's working, and we just got to get the smoke smell out of it, and the cigarette smell. It's pretty bad, really. But people smoke, and so there's sometimes you have to clean cars up, and this one would be a good car for him to have for work, and so I'm just grateful we have the machine that we can hook up to get the smell out. Well, have a blessed day. We love you. And remember, we love you, but who loves you even more important? Jesus. And we thank you for spending time with us. If you would, hit the like button. Make a comment. We love comments. Share the video with somebody else. And subscribe. Have a blessed and wonderful day. Bye-bye.